Well, have and have not fans. It just dawned on me that today is the 7th of November, which is a pretty big month or a pretty big day. And that's because 2 months from today, the haves and the have nots will finally be returning to own 9 p.m. season 7, episode 1. Are you happy? And this is kind of like a retrospective video. The reason I say that is because a few things. Number one, thank you all so much. The channel at the time of this recording has surpassed 95,000 subscribers, meaning that we are less than 5,000 away from 100,000 subscribers, and I'll finally be able to stop talking about it. I'll still say subscribe in my videos, but I'll never have to say going for 100,000 again. So thank you all so much. And me and Chandler, we had like a dang near 90-minute phone call earlier today discussing the Oval, Sisters, Greenleaf, life in general, and just the haves and the have-nots. But I think towards the end of the conversation, it kind of hit me. Yeah, I think he brought up the point like, Jeremy, when we hit season 7, it's going to be surreal. Like, it's not even going to feel real because we've waited so long for it. We've talked about it so long because season 7 originally was filmed back in 2018 in like the fall, like what was it, like September, basically like late summer, fall, or early fall of 2018. Then of course they did the reshoots a couple months ago for season 7. But it's crazy to think that there could be stuff in that season that honestly I didn't predict, or I did predict something, but due to the reshoots, stuff has changed. So there's no telling what's going to happen come 2020, just to put that in perspective. And I think that was probably one of my favorite parts of our conversation, because I told him like, yo, it's crazy to think that when I don't know, it must be like a school bus coming late. I don't know. It's like 6:15. Some people probably have after school programs. So if you hear any beeping, they're outside doing something. But it just dawned on me that when the show returns, it's almost like, I'm a different person in a way for several reasons. Number one, Lord willing, we keep up the good pacing. Early December, the channel will finally hit 100,000 subscribers. That's one thing. The channel will be in a different ball game at that point. So hopefully that means I believe that does mean a lot more exposure. And with people coming to the show, that could mean the channel will blow up even quicker once we hit that milestone. So yeah, that's one thing for when the show returns. Number two, I feel like, I'll be way more experienced. And by that, I mean, think about it this way. 2019, number one, I reviewed If Loving You Is Wrong for the first time, which was, and I've talked about it in the past, but this was my first time really going in depth in it. So If Loving You Is Wrong, covering a new series in Greenleaf. By popular demand, I jumped on the Greenleaf train. And then now I'm adding the Oval and Sisters to the mix. So when you think about it, aside from the haves and the have-nots, there have been at least 5 other shows that I've been reviewing and talking about on a regular basis. So when the haves and the have-nots comes back, I hope this means several things. One, it means like, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I think I've been doing a pretty good job so far. Hence why I got so many people following me. But I feel like it's just a whole new ball game. Like, I feel like almost like a vet or pro by that point when the show comes back. Number two, it's like the fact that we've been talking about season 7 for so long via episode title dissections and theories about who's doing this and all this. So I hope the season does live up to the hype, because we've been talking about it for so long and we've waited so long. But then also the fact that the channel itself, has grown, not just in terms of the subscribers and views, but the fact that, go back early 2019 or even 2018, and here I am like, nah, people ask me, what are you going to do when the haves and the have-nots in? What do you review then? You need to branch out. Well, we've branched out, and that doesn't mean we're going to stop here. I mean, if you look at the cover art for this channel, you'll see Tyler Perry, Medea, and then in the middle, like, what is it, like 8 different shows? Off the top of my head, Greenleaf Ambitions, If Loving You Was Wrong, The Pains, Have and Have-Nots, like a little Medea family funeral, like picture, and then the Oval and Sisters. That's 8. So who knows what 2020 will bring? Maybe, well, I might have to update it in the near future, because once Tyler Perry drops Ruthless and Bruh, I'll probably take out the Pains and the Medea photo and then put in, those two shows. But that'll happen when it happens because they're BET Plus exclusives. But yeah, this video is just kind of a quick retrospective of the fact that once 2020 hits, that's the beginning of a new decade as well as a new era for the channel, because it's just crazy to think how much things have changed in the course of a few months. Just four new shows added to the mix. And it's kind of sad to see that Greenleaf videos have been really blowing up right as the show's about to end in terms of its season finale. So when it does return, of course, I hope this means the views will continue. Ambitions comes back next week, and I hope my Ambitions videos take off like Greenleaf did. The first chunk of the season really wasn't going anywhere with the views, but we'll see what happens starting next week. Sisters in the Oval, still new. The video's doing decently enough for me to, continue to review them. But when the Haves and Have-Nots comes back, things will definitely be in a different state of mind. So since this is a Haves and a Have-Not video, I'm going to be bold and assume we get at least 5,000 hits on here. So first off, if you are new to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Once again, we just hit 95,000 subscribers, meaning that we're almost there. 100,000 is close, getting closer, and hopefully we'll hit it before, the second week of December. Also, if you haven't done so already, make sure you follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram because I'll be doing a Tyler Perry DVD giveaway within the next 24 hours. Because I remember saying that I would do that once we hit 95,000 subscribers. And I want to do another one once the Instagram account hits 12,000 followers. We're at 11.9. I can't see the exact number, but we're close. Once we hit 12,000, I'll do another DVD giveaway. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, which is not mandatory, some people have, stated the interest to donate and have donated. You can hit me up on Cash App, or there's a link to my PayPal in the description below. Also, I have an eBay store where I sell, like trading cards, video games, and whatnot. Free shipping on everything. Make sure you check me out there as well. And yeah, more videos are on the way. And I guess in the comment section, just let me know, like, what are you most excited for? Once the Haves and the Have-Nots returns 2 months from tonight. I'm recording this video on November the 7th, so hopefully I post it on the 7th and not the 8th. But this is just we're almost there, guys. I know some people don't even watch OWN anymore, just because the Haves was the only reason they do. And Greenleaf is gone, so for the people who watch Greenleaf now, it's like I don't even know what to do. But OWN does have their Christmas films coming up soon. I want to check those out, support. And, Ambitions, if you're not into the show, hey, it's all good. But just know that we've made it like 4 months. We just got 2 more to go, December and January. So prayers up, keep your energy in there. And yes, if there's an additional trailer for the Haves and the Have-Nots that breaks, that comes out, I will be doing a video on it. Don't question me on that. Like, I will do a video, because some people are like, will you do a video? Like, yeah, I will. Like, if I don't put out a video within 24 hours, it's only because, 24 hours of a trailer dropping is because I have to like dissect it. That's why. But thank you all for the support. It really means a lot. And when I saw that 95, I think I'm really going to kind of break down once we hit 99,000, because at that point it's like it's really happening. Like, oh my God, we're finally doing it. I remember barely having 500 subscribers, and here we are now. So thank you all so much. And yes, if this video has over 5,000 hits, if you've already subscribed, thank you so much. But do me a favor, just tell one person. We live in the day of social media, so just share this channel on Twitter, Facebook. Just say, hey, help this guy hit 100,000. Just hit the subscribe button, and that's all you got to do. So fingers crossed, if people band together, we can hit 100,000 before the end of the month. But I don't want to push it. But if it happens, let it happen. But it should happen within the next few weeks here, and I really appreciate you all. Thank you. 2 more months to go, and we'll be hashtagging HAHN.